The soldier took a risk to save the drowning jaguar, but the unthinkable happened. Jaguar is one of the most dangerous predators that live in the jungles of South America. For a long time, people had respect and reverence for this predator. Despite their relatively small size, the jaguar is known for his cruel temper and ferocity, which makes his opponents tremble in fear. Anyone who decides to stand in his way will undoubtedly become his prey. There are times when a jaguar even challenges a crocodile who wants to fight to have breakfast with the owner of the jungle, who came down to watering hole. However, today's history confirms that our view of the world depends on how we want to see him. Even the most dangerous predator ultimately is not much different from us themselves. A detachment of Brazilian soldiers was on a boat moving downstream of the Amazon to check if there's any illegal activity going on there. Activities of loggers and poachers who destroy ecosystems in the desire to make a quick profit. This patrol was carried out regularly. Amazon and these places are extremely unbridled and uncontrollable. In order to pacify her and not collide with sharp boulders requires a lot of experience. Javier, who has already driven a boat in the wild more than once, did not feel much concern. But on this time, everything happened differently. The day before, at night, the jungle was covered with a strong hurricane, and along the river there were branches and broken trees and shrubs, which made it difficult to move the boat. He didn't want to damage the ship by colliding with some boulder. Gabriel, the squad leader, looked forward intently, looking at the water opening before them. However, he decided to comply. The boat moved silently on the water, slowly reducing the speed gained. "In what business, Commander?" Javier asked Gabriel, who was smoking a cigar. "Look over there and you'll understand everything." Gabriel pointed with his hand in the indicated direction. Captain was inclined to parse words and preferred not to explain if you can show it. Javier looked in the indicated direction, and uncontrollable trembling ran down his back. He saw how a young jaguar got caught on a sharp boulder, saving him from death. Jaguars are excellent swimmers, but apparently this animal was unlucky. Maybe he fell into the river along with a fallen tree. The current in this part of the river was so strong that even the powerful jaguar couldn't cope with him. The predator knew that if he relaxed his paws, a strong stream will smash it against sharp boulders, or he'll simply drown, losing his fight against the elements. The people on the patrol boat understood this too. They couldn't leave the animal in trouble. Their task consisted of guarding and patrolling the coastal zone rivers, but when they came across a chance to rescue an animal from unjust death, how possible was it easy to pass by? Javier, who grew up in these parts, did not share humanistic beliefs of the commander. He tried to explain to Gabriel that nature is often cruel but always fair. It's stupid to feel sorry for an antelope that's eaten by a crocodile because the predator feeds on fresh meat. Javier expected the team to burst into laughter, and the captain will praise him for his joke, but the team was silent with confused expressions on their face. The man understood that his joke was inappropriate. He lowered his eyes and fell silent, removing his smile. Now he was very ashamed of his inappropriate chatter. Javier blushed as if he had done something embarrassing. The boat moved downstream, straight to the place where the jaguar desperately clung to life. The stern captain said, "I doubted the correctness of my decision a little. What if the jaguar gets scared and starts attacking? Even though everyone had weapons, their intention was not to harm the animal. But what if someone on the team gets injured? They could shoot, but remorse would be unforgivable. However, just quit, the animal would mean dooming it to a painful and slow death." Then Gabriel sat on the bow of the boat and reached out to the jaguar, which was hanging on a stone. There was a big risk of damaging the boat from the approaching stones. The rest of the team armed themselves with hooks and pushed them away from obstacles to help. Such maneuvers made work difficult. The captain, who wanted to aim accurately so that to grab the jaguar, but finally Gabriel made up his mind and took the wildcat by the collar. He felt that this is not a small kitten, but a respectable predator, but the cat turned out to be not as aggressive as they were initially intimidated. On the contrary, the jaguar understood man's plan and helped him, clinging with his paws for anything that could support his weight. Everyone's hearts, team members were shaking from tension, but they realized that the jaguar would not attack them. There were noticeable signs of relief and joy on the team. One of them even tried to portray how a wet predator shakes itself off to raise everyone's mood. But the cat was badly damaged and weakened from the fight with the water. Gabriel decided to take her with him to the team's location so that she doesn't die from hunger or disease. So the jaguar became to live in a military unit, received the name Dakota, and became the symbol of this unit. The commander and his soldiers began to call themselves jaguars, and this name became their official status. Dakota grew into an adult, powerful jaguar. He went into the jungle when he wanted, but he always came back to the unit. It seems that in the stormy waters in the Amazon, the jaguar forever became related to the people, mistaking them for his brothers. It turns out that they're kind things that can sometimes work real miracles. In addition, even the heart of a harsh predator is subject to goodness. So what does it cost us, people, to become a little kinder and be a little more understanding about everything that surrounds us?